If love is enough, why would you ever fall out of love if love was enough to begin with?
He was the reason why I got my first car. I was in love with the things that he did for me. So that form of love for me was enough.
You know that there are men that have cheated on a woman mad times and nothing happens. Why? Because she loved him.
That's not love, that's just being dumb.
So what's good, people? Tonight we're gonna be talking about, is love enough?
No.
So I'm gonna kick it off, and then since Rico said no, he's gonna go next. So in my opinion, love isn't enough.
Is or isn't?
It's not. Love is not enough. And there's two types of love. There's romantical and then there's companionship. So like when this comes to romance, you know, it's the beginning of the puppy stage love. People think like that's all they need to propel them through. But when you live on this earth long enough, you realize you need more than that, right? It's more than just, you know, we had good sex, the date, the money, like then you start realizing, okay, what's next? So in my opinion, love isn't enough. And for the companionship that I also mentioned, that's another thing. Like you start off like, this is my best friend, this is my lover, the closeness, but then you get codependent. Then it's almost like you running yourself dry and you realize what else is there to propel that relationship? What else is there to sustain it? And you see people either cheat, you know, lie or dwindle and break apart. So I don't know, love is not enough. You need more than that. I feel like to keep the love, what you need is intimacy, communication and passion, and to tie it all in, consistency, and you got to keep choosing each other. It's like a bridge. A bridge.
You have all that in your bad breath.
Well, then there's the lack of communication because, you know, that's the bad communication, bad breath. Your mouth is stink. So technically, how could you communicate with bad breath? Like, I wouldn't even want to, how could you communicate? But
Through text.
Yeah, through text. But just to wrap up what I'm saying, it's like, when it comes to love, I look at it like it's a choice and like building a bridge. Like a bridge has been up for years because you keep working at it, you keep working at it, you keep working at it. It doesn't stop. So you have to keep choosing your partner, keep choosing each other.
But you know, like it's crazy. You know how people say looks will get you through the door, but it's not gonna keep you there. Eventually you're gonna have something to bring to the table. I feel like that's how love works. Love, it's gonna get you there, but it's not gonna keep you there. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you lacking certain things, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? If you fall in love, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It could get you there. It's fun at the first, whatever. But like when I feel like when rent start coming in, bad sex is coming in, it's gonna hit you like, damn, like what can I do to keep that person that you want to be with? Because love is not enough. Love is never enough. I don't care what people say. Like, it could only go so far. That's why people do not understand. You get what I'm saying? It's just like people be like, oh my God, you know, like, sex is not everything. You know, I'm in love with him. I'm like, that's what you're saying right now. You're not thinking for the long run. You got to be with this person for a long run. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it doesn't work. You get what I'm saying? Like, honestly, for me, I don't even, like, until I have, like, perfectly like a vibe with someone, like that's super funny and the sex is actually really great, that's when I realize, oh shit, I might be feeling this person. You know what I'm saying? That's when I actually saved the number in my phone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's worth something. You get what I'm saying?
But they're not love.
It's not, no, but love built with things. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be, oh, I'm in love. Okay.
My opinion is love isn't enough and it will never be enough. And before I dive into something, I'm gonna just give you an analogy. I personally feel like there's never a one big break, no matter what it is. There's no one big break for you to do anything. There's no just one thing that's gonna get you to the promised land. So love, if you want to use love as your one thing to get you to the promised land of a successful relationship, it will never be enough. And I personally feel that way because there's so many other factors that come into a relationship. Right? If you can fall out of love, then love already screams it's not enough. So it takes you to be committed to a person. It takes dedication. Sometimes you have to be dedicated to a person you're not in love with so you can fall back in love with them again. Later on, you know, whatever the case may be that may transpire to help you love that person again. Finances is one of the number one things for breaking up a relationship. So if currency can break up a love, it can't be enough.
But maybe they didn't love each other because money, you can have a lot of money, right? and no love, and you can't keep the woman or you can't keep the man because it doesn't matter. She's used to the gift. She's did all that shit, but now she needs a feeling of affection. You know what I'm saying? So for me, love, it is totally enough if it's real.
Right.
Some people think that they're really in love, but they're not. If you are in love, like your girlfriend is gonna give you patience. The boyfriend's gonna give you patience, whether it's cheating, whether you want things that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like they are gonna take time and they are gonna do that. We all think that when we meet people and we got a connection, the first thing that we say is, I love you. No, some of these people, you lust in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
my question is to you is,
Okay.
if love is enough, if, and this is why I said this, if love is enough, why would you ever fall out of love if love was enough to begin with?
I mean, it's all different type of situations, right? You could fall out of love because of something that she did or the other person did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because just because you're loving,
Wouldn't love be enough to get you through that?
sometimes, but that's where the test comes from. And that's when you find out if it is enough. Some people, it's not gonna be enough. Some people gonna raise their hand, but you know that there are men that have cheated on a woman mad times and nothing happens. Why? Because she loved them.
But
Straight
is
up
it
and
really
down.
falling out of love?
But that's not love. That's just being dumb. I feel like with love, you could only come
You
on.
can love somebody
With
and cheat, you can?
You could definitely do.
You can love somebody.
Definitely do.
You can
could
definitely love somebody
You-
and be lustful
but-
somebody else and cheat.
I don't agree. I mean, I personally feel like if you really love somebody, there's just certain things you're not doing. So
Like-
of course, like going after somebody,
Like
if
sex?
you're lusting after somebody else, is fine. We're human.
Okay.
But to actually physically go out and cheat on the person you claim to love,
So do you feel like, I got a question, right?
Sure.
So do you feel like if somebody cheat, that mean they don't love the person that they're with?
yeah.
No, that's
Well,
not
you
true.
know what's so
And
crazy?
cheating isn't.
Let me tell you something.
But can I say
Today-
something, Danny?
Okay, go ahead.
Because women always gauge cheating as the big thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
There are other ways to be disloyal
Right.
besides cheating. Like
right.
me as a man, I don't care about, I call it dick and pussy shit, right?
Yeah, dick and
Because like
pussy.
I told him that we've had sex with many women
Facts.
and didn't want to be with them a minute after you bust the nut. And then you're laying there saying, why am I here not with the bitch that I really love?
All right, so wait, let me
but
ask you real
say
quick.
something,
Hold
though.
on.
Can I
Can
say
you
one
explain
thing?
that, though?
Can I say one thing? Like literally today, I went to my dinner. I had a conversation with a guy, and I'm just like, bro, you a cheater. Like you don't love nobody. He said, oh, cheating is my only flaws. That's why he said.
I like that.
He said cheating is my only flaws. Like when I deal with a woman that's probably, and I'm not even gonna do it all the time, but that's my only flaws. Everything else is Gucci. I don't disrespect her. I
Yeah.
make sure that shit good. I really love her, and when I fuck a bitch, I don't even give a bitch head. Just suck my dick, fuck me, and beat the fuck out. He said that's literally my only flaws. I don't got no other flaws in a relationship.
That's a big flaw.
But I'm like
That
that's.
for
But I
you-
said that's not even a flaws. That's just like I
Human
don't.
nature.
That's just that. No, cheating is not a flaw. It's like that's just being disrespectful. If we're really being completely honest.
I mean,
Wait,
people
real quick. Let me
accept
ask Esso something real quick, right? And then whoever, I'm gonna ask Esso, but I want all of y'all to really answer this. Now, okay, you love your partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do you believe love is pain?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
That's
Okay, fine. So you
Love
love
always
your
hurt.
Okay, fine.
Hurt.
So you love your partner so much, right? You would try not to hurt them, right? You know the things they don't like, you wouldn't do it, right? Because you love them.
Right.
So if your man don't like lying, don't lie. If your girl don't like cheating, right?
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Because you saying I love her, but I'm a still cheat on her. But what?
I didn't say I'm
Okay,
gonna
fine.
still. Okay.
You've cheated before, right?
that's not
Yes.
fair, Oliver.
No, wait. You can rebuttal, sir.
Let him say,
You can
I'm
rebuttal,
curious
sir.
to see
'Cause
where he gonna
where
go
I'm
with
going
it.
with this is if you love your partner and whatever it is that they do, you shouldn't do it, right? Because you love them, you wouldn't want to hurt them. Love is a choice, So
Okay.
and then you're choosing to hurt them. So if cheating is your partner's plight, right? Why do it, right? Because you said I can love you and not hurt you, but you're hurting her by doing the very thing that hurts her, whatever it is. I'm just using cheating.
Love
It could be
isn't
whatever.
always happy though.
No, I want to answer. So you
listen.
get where I'm going with this, right?
I get where
Got
you're
it. Go ahead,
going.
sir.
Okay, but listen, nobody's planning on cheating. I'm not going out saying,
But
you
when
know
you
what?
see it coming-
When I leave the house today, you know what? I'm fucking bitches today. I'm not saying that, all right?
Okay.
Things occur. People make mistakes, right?
Oh,
when you're in a long-term
That was a
relationship,
mistake you pulled out your pants.
when you're in a long-term
been drunk.
relationship, right? Like I don't have to be drunk. I could just be saying I'm pissed and I want to do this shit. She's right here, she's ready, and I want to do it right now.
You're choosing to
right?
hurt her.
Right? No,
No.
I'm not thinking about her.
That's
I'm
even worse.
No, it's not. I'm thinking.
Listen, let's have a dialogue.
I thought he was gonna
Okay.
be, all right,
No, he cool. I'm cool with how he talks. Right? No, I'm not thinking about it. Right? I'm thinking about me at that time. Right? And when other people, like I said, some people are on the dick and pussy shit. Right? That's not the only way to be disloyal. When we talking about this, we're talking about disloyalty.
Yeah.
We're not
That's
talking.
her. The one
Okay,
that is
listen,
hers.
We're not
I'm
talking.
asking you.
We're not talking about cheating. Right? There are many ways to do what
I
we're
agree.
doing.
But I
so when I
also
walk
said-
out, so if I choose, what you're saying is, like I told Rashawn, right? There are some times that I'm not gonna put a woman in front of my own feelings, right? That's what I'm doing. You don't know what's going on in my house to even steer me that way. All right? If she was doing everything that I wanted her to do, cool. I'm dead ass wrong. But that's why I said cheating isn't the only way to be disloyal in a relationship.
Can I
I
flip
also
it? Yeah, I
said, but I gave you other options.
Go
Like,
ahead,
so-
I want to
Tiffany.
flip it. I want to flip it a little
Go ahead.
because I get that. Okay, you guys are talking. You're in love with the person, but could it be another form of love? Not okay. So, for instance, I'm using an example. In my old relationship, I wasn't in love with him, but I was in love with the lifestyle. So for me, love could be enough. But what form of love are we talking? Because I didn't love him, but I love how he took me out. He always took me out to eat, flew me out places. He was the reason why I got my first car. I was in love with the things that he did for me. So that form of love for me was enough. You get what I'm saying?
But it wasn't
Does that make
enough.
sense?
But you're not with them.
Because you're not with him.
But I'm saying, does it have to be love with? Do you have to be in love with the person?
What I'm saying is being in love with a person and being in love with what they provide is two totally different things.
Okay.
I agree.
Right? I could provide you a
But
life.
it's still a form of love, right?
No, it's
I don't
not.
think so.
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's not.
So what
it's,
is it?
It's an expense.
Okay.
So I could provide you with a lifestyle that you like to live,
Mm-hmm.
but that does not mean you love anything that has to do with me. You just
But
love
it does have to do
No,
with
it
you because
doesn't.
I'm in a relationship with you with the things you're providing.
No, you're
So
in a
because
relationship.
You're providing
yes,
it.
yes.
You
but
love
you're
my-
in a
you love
relationship
what
with
I'm
what you're
providing.
getting.
You don't love me.
You're in a relationship with what you're getting. You're not in a relationship with me. You're in a lover.
Your comfortability.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So-
I could do the same thing and take
But
you
you're
away.
providing it, so is that part of
No,
you
it's
that
not
I
a part
love?
of me.
Do you
no,
get it?
no.
It is if you're
no,
providing
it's not.
it.
Because look, if it's a part of me, if
Yeah,
it's a
go
part
ahead.
of me, if it's a part of me, right? Once I run out of it, you will love that part of me still.
Right.
But
You don't.
once I run out of it, you're gone.
You're like, I
so
don't
you're
like
not
this
in love
feeling.
with me. It's nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with what I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. Now, I just wanted to touch on what Oliver was saying. You know, I was waiting patiently.
Yeah, I wanted you to.
Now, I understand what Essa was saying when he was saying that nobody plans on cheating. But I'm gonna be honest, sometimes you plan on cheating.
Thank you.
Right? Sometimes I might see a girl on Instagram and she's popping, I hit her with the DM, she replied back, it's on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
Facts.
But to go back to what Essa was saying is, I'm never going to put how I feel under somebody else's feelings. So like, love is pain. And I believe love is unconditional. I also believe that sometimes we're going to go after what we desire, even though it makes sense to us, but it doesn't make sense in the bigger picture. But somebody has to take that L.
But you-
Listen, regardless, because
You don't like it, but it's true.
Yeah, somebody has to take the L. It's either I'm gonna take the L. Like I could really want this book, but I'm married to Amanda, and Amanda says no books that has to do with pussy, and I'm like, damn, but I really want the book. I might go buy the book. That's cheating.
But you know-
but when I'm
And
trying,
you're hurting her.
But I'm hurting her. But I'm not hurting her with intentions to hurt her.
But you know that.
No.
But
I also know what I
Oliver-
want. You understand? Like,
Colin,
if
go ahead.
you
There we go,
want
yeah.
if you want something, most people in life are going to desire something and seek what they desire.
But those
Now,
two
as
can't
some-
exist.
They can exist.
They can exist.
Oliver, let me say something.
No,
Can I say one
not
thing?
in a
Oliver,
perfect
Oliver,
world, they don't exist, but this is
I feel
not a
like every
perfect
time
world,
we
they
talk
exist.
about love and imperfect love, y'all talk about cheating. That's
I
why
just gave different reasons, though.
Let me just say,
Okay.
like, cheating is not the only thing to like that whole love
not.
thing. You know, a man might not cheat on you, but he disrespects you, he beats you up.
Treat
you know
you
what I
like
mean?
shit.
He treats you like shit. He call you names. So I might as well take a little cheating instead of a man that's gonna do all that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
I gave other
I dealt with a
reasons.
man that like he wasn't cheating, but he was doing all these things. So it's kind of like, yo, damn, cheat on me. I prefer that over like you calling me names, you trying to fucking push
Drag
me to the
me
wall,
around.
drag me around. Like people only talk about cheating. That's why I make a man a bad man. But really, there's men in here that sit there, they beat their women, they put them down, they let them stop living their life. You can't even go to the corner store. You know, they call your name, they make you feel less of yourself. It's as bad as
But you just agreed that love is pain, right? Did you not agree? So that ass whooping is pain. I beat you because I love you.
That's way more pain than.
It doesn't matter. You just said love is pain.
Without
Time out, real quick. Y'all just said.
Women that say,
Thank
"I'd rather
you.
take
Come
that
on.
ass whooping
Listen.
than you cheat on me because that's painful.
Any man that could beat their woman could cheat on their woman.
yeah, like what?
So like,
I'm not agreeing with beating women, bro.
no, yeah.
No, we're not. But I'm going with the
But what
angle.
I'm- but-
If love is pain, stick it out.
If,
Your leg broke, stick it out. Wear a cast.